So, sir, today's topic is transparent firewall. Okay, as of now, that there is no specific, that transparent kind of firewall. The firewall, the Fortigate firewall, will come with the two modes. Okay, one is a net mode, second one is a transparent mode. Okay, now what is the use of transparent mode, and where we can use that? Okay, that the ASA will do because that image is not working on that. Okay, the command and other thing is not working over there. So ASA and Palo Alto, Juniper, everything will cover by tomorrow. Okay, here also we are going to use the GRE tunnel. So it's related to the VPN also, and the layer 2 kind of we can say this transparent firewall. Okay, so what is the transparent firewall and where we can use it? Okay, let's suppose just ignore this both as of now. Let me connect the pen tab. Okay, so let's suppose one of organization is running properly. Okay, by using a router. This both the router and this is just a internet. Okay, the organization is running very well. Okay, and the organization requirement is I don't want to disturb this setup, but I just wanted to because already there is a netting, okay, routing, MPLS, VPN, and everything is running properly. Okay, etc. Everything is running properly from this branch to this branch. Same thing, same kind of configuration here, routing, MPLS, VPN, and multi more things is running. All the policies are running properly here. Okay, but less because of router there is a less security. Now the organization requirement is to secure their network, but without downtime, without interrupting their running ongoing network. Okay, by using the firewall also. Okay, let's suppose um, am I audible now? This is a PC, this is a PC, these are the PCs. Okay, this is a LAN connectivity and connected with the router. Okay, and the router then internet, then another branch router and their PCs. Okay, their PCs, multiple LAN network there. Okay, all is running well. Okay, and also connected with the MPLS, we can say. Okay, it is connected with the MPLS and VPN also we are given here. Okay, so many more things are connected here, like IP address, routing, netting, MPLS, VPN, the same configuration this side also. Okay, now the requirement is to just secure the network by using the firewall. Okay, so how in also in the same time there is no downtime. Okay, so without downtime we need to secure our network. So in this case what we can do, we can just use any, we can just place this firewall between this. Okay, directly to the router. This will not be there. We can also put their firewall not there. Okay, so the firewall, in this there is a true mode in the firewall, net mode and the transparent mode. In transparent mode we don't need to assign IP on these interfaces. Okay, in the net we need to assign the IP into these interfaces. Okay, got it said? So the packet will come and it will once we configure the transparent firewall, the firewall will function everything like security profile and the other activities it will work, but it will not, we no need to assign the IP address on their interfaces. Okay, if we need to assign the interfaces IP, then better to replace this firewall into in place of the routers only. Okay, clear? So I have a one PDF that I will share you after the class. Is it not done? Okay, I have. Yeah, so this is the set of Fortigate cookbook that I will share you. So in the transparent mode, what is the meaning of this transparent mode? So 5.6 only, right? 5.6 handbook. Okay. Okay. So what is the meaning of this 40 this mode? This transparent mode. It is saying like the guide explain how to use the Fortigate transparent mode. It includes the following sections: introduction to the transparent mode, what is the transparent mode, and everything it will introduce. And later, oh yeah, from here. So a Fortigate unit can operate in one of two modes. There is a two modes. You can use the Fortigate at the same time by using one mode. Either you're using an 8 mode or you're using a transparent mode. Okay. In transparent mode, the FortiGate is installed between the internal network and the routers. Okay. In this mode, the FortiGate does not make any changes to IP address and only applies security scanning to traffic. Okay. When a FortiGate is added a network, a transparent mode, no network changes are required except to provide the FortiGate with a management IP address. Okay. By using the management IP address only, we just need to give the one management IP address and it will allow. Okay. Transparent mode is used to primary when a transparent mode sorry a transparent mode is used primarily when there is a need to increase network protection, but changing the configuration of the network itself is impractical. Okay, it will be tough like that. In net mode, we just this is about the transparent mode. Okay, other what is the management IP? I will let you know while the configuration. In net mode, a FortiGate unit is installed as a gateway or router between two networks. This allowed to network to hide the IP address of the private network using network address translation. Correct? In the netting mode, got it? In the netting, yeah, clear, right? I will show you what is the management IP, and it is very important. Okay, so this is our setup. This is our completely setup. Okay, and this setup, we have a R1, R2. Let me just stop this and make just changing this by editing and the cloud. Okay, this is a cloud. Just connect as like internet. Okay, and just leave it this as this is a management IP for the management purpose I'm using. But for this transparent mode, that is not required also. Okay. Okay, so I'm taking a console of this. This is our R1. Okay, and this is our R2. This is our internet. Okay, this is our internet. This is our internet, and that later we have to choose. This is R3, R3 India in India inside we can say. Okay, and later we have this one, that is we can say as an Africa inside. Okay, this side is in Africa, Africa in. Okay, this is a India branch. This is an African branch. Okay, both are connected with the internet by using the tunnel. Okay, by using the GRE tunnel or IPsec tunnel, anything. Okay, so just start the configuration. We are not using as of now what that firewall. Okay, just consider we'll configure later the firewall. Yeah, to make it easy, Said, I have already configuration file. Okay, I will share it later. Okay, Post class I will send it to you. It will make easy to understand, okay? And for the configuration also it will make very easy for you. Okay, so this is an R1. We just need to assign the IP and we just need to do the default routing. Enable configuration terminal, no IP domain lookup. Okay, and interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0 and IP address. IP address 192.168.101.1, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Interface FA 0 by 1. Interface FA 0 by 1. IP address 192.168, sorry, 101.1.1.100, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Okay, here, and we just need to do IP route 0.0.0.0 and 0.0.0.0.0 192.168 dot, where it will send, sorry, 101.101.1.1 it will send the packet. Okay, in. So this is our the same kind of setup we need to do in another firewall in R2 also. In R2 we need to do, yeah, we are configuring this firewall. Okay, enable configuration terminal, no IP domain lookup, and the interface fastnet 0 by 0, IP address 192.168.102.1.255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Later, interface FA 0 by 1, interface FA 0 by 1, IP address 102.1.1.100, 255.255.255.0. Okay, no shutdown. Okay, and we just need to do IP route 0.0.0.0 and 0.0.0.0.0, 190 102.1.1.1. Okay, this way towards 102. It will, we are just configuring the default routing towards internet. Okay, any packet will come, it will send to the, now internet. In the internet we are having a two interface. Enable configuration terminal, no IP domain lookup. Okay, interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0, IP address 101.1.1.1, 101.1.1.1, and 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Okay, another interface FS 0 by 1, IP address 102.1.1.1, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. That's it. Now this interface we need to configure. Enable configuration terminal and just consider as a PC. Okay, inside local area network end user device. Don't consider as a router. Okay, configuration terminal and can I change the image? Interface first 0 by 0, IP address 192.168.101.100, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Okay, and IP route towards our gateway 192.0.0.0.0 and 0.0.0.0.0, 192.168.101.1. Okay, this is done. And right. Okay, now African inside means our this side of PC. Okay, this PC. So the IP is enable configuration terminal, interface no IP domain lookup, interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0, IP address 192.168.102.100, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Later, exit IP route 0.0.0.0 and 0.0.0.0 192.168 dot whether 102.1. Okay, fine. The configuration is done. Now in this case, R1 can ping to can R1 ping to 102.1.1.1? Said, yeah. Anyone? Is it possible to ping from here to R0 102.1.1? It cannot be because you can't access the other gateway, right? Okay, it is. Sorry, that is a different concept. I was involved there. Oh, yeah, this is the same device. That's the reason. If the firewall will ping, it will not allow. Okay, so again 100. So uh, our reachability is to from here to here. Means obviously it will we will be able to reach from here to here, right? Let me try to ping 192. Ping 192.168.102.1. Okay, so it will not 102.1. It will not allow us, right? So packet is sending, but it will not 192.168.102.1. We can't get the output here, right? In the same way, in R2, from R2, our reachability is ping 192.168.101 dot ping 101.1.1.100 ping 192.168.101.1. They cannot ping. They can't ping to their internal network, but they can ping to their peers. Okay. Even if you check the inside network, sorry. Okay, so if you check the inside network also, it will not ping their gateway, right? 101.1 ping 192.168. Is it possible to ping the gateway? That, yeah, it should not. May I know the reason? So static routes is there, right? So it's obviously it can ping to their gateway. But there isn't firewall is. Yeah, there is nothing has been configured as of now into the firewalls. So that's the reason it is a by default implicitly deny. So it will not allow anyone to in. It will not allow to go out to anyone. Okay. So again we need to do the configuration in the FortiGate. So as of now here it is done. Okay, the basic configuration has been done. Now we need to do GRE tunnel and we need to configure GRE tunnel along with along with we also need to do the netting, right? Correct. So for that, I have some configuration that we can just do the copy paste, and it is better to understanding, right? It will make okay. So this is about the our. Let me configure first to this tunnel GRE tunnel. Okay. Do you know how to configure the GRE tunnel? Okay. So nothing. There is a simple command interface tunnel one. This is the tunnel number. Okay. IP address. What is the IP address? 192.168. What is your local area? 192.168. 1.1. 1 dot means we are having this 1.1. This tunnel IP. Okay. Clear. And then source address 101.1.1.100. So what is our gateway? 101.1.100. Okay, then it is asking to tunnel source means tunnel destination means 102 dot means their peer IP. Okay, the next side, this one. Okay, now what it is asking, tunnel mode is a GRE. We will use we are not going to use an IPsec. We will use an GRE tunnel. Then we need to run any dynamic routing protocol under the GRE. So till that, and after that in this interface 0 by 0, okay, in the local area side we are also going to configure an OSPF. Okay, here. Okay, paste it here. Done. In the same way we can also do the, because there is also interface IP and everything is the same, right? This side also 192.168 interface. This side we need to do. R2 side. Here in R2 side also the same way, same interface, 0 by 0 and 0 by 1, 0 by 0 and 0 by 1. Let me verify, otherwise it will make a trouble for us later. Okay. Yeah. So what is this? A configuring terminal? Not this. Where it is here? In this one, netting and GRE tunnel. So here, interface tunnel 1, 192.168, and what is the interface? Interface tunnel 1, 192.168.1.1, tunnel source and tunnel destination and everything is there. Okay. Fast Ethernet 0 by 0, 0 by 0. We are using as a, we are just advertising whatever we are having into the OSPF. Okay. R1 and the R2 configuration terminal, test it. Okay. And after that we need to do the netting also. For the netting we need interface f0 by 0 this side, ipnet inside because this is a local side, and then interface fast ethernet 0 by 1, sorry, 0 by 1 ip access list. What is in the top? Let me check. Yeah, interface fast ethernet 0 by 0, ipnet inside, internet fast ethernet 0 by 1 exit, ip access list. Okay, and ipnet inside, ipnet outside, ipnet outside. Okay, I missed this. Let me do that. IPNet inside source lead. This netting we are doing there, the netting also. Exit. Yeah, configuration has been done. IPNet outside access list, and this side also we need to do the same thing because both the side of the interface is same. R2 side also we do it. Yeah. So GRE tunnel is done, netting is done. Okay, and everything has been done. Correct. Now just try to ping from exit ping to 192.168.102.1. Is it reachable, right? 102.1, but we can't reach to their inside because the packet is reaching from here to the firewall interface till this one, but firewall there is no policy, so that's the reason the firewall is not allowing to come inside, right? The packet, correct. For that we need to do some configuration. Okay, don't consider this management IP is for this one. Okay, this is a different thing. Generally we are accessing firewall by using some IP and in HTTP or HTTPS through the web browser, right? But this time whatever that IP you're choosing as a management, listen, this must be the management IP must be used by the same as a lane area network range. Okay, both the side same range same your local area network ranges will be same for the accessible. Okay, it will not allow us IP. Okay, by using it is just a layer 2 kind of facility it will provide us, like Cisco we are using, right? L2 we can't assign the IP, right? In the same kind we can't assign the IP into this firewall also. Got it? I will show you how. Yeah, so this is our FortiGate 1 India, India, India FG, India FJ, and that then admin. By the way, there is no password, right? So we just need to do. Now we need to do the configuration for the interface configuration. Okay. So system interface is a command in the FortiGate. If you check, you will get one IP, right? 192.168.75.139 because this is in a DSCP mode. Okay. Got it? So we remember we are not going to assign any IP onto any interface. Okay, config system interface edit port 1 set mode no static next edit port number 2. Okay, we just we I forgot to allow the something set allow access https http ping telnet I allowed next and the edit port number 3, right? In the port number 3 set allow access https http ping. Okay, and the next, okay, in the next there is a port number 4 next edit port number 4. In the port number 4, we also need to allow set allow access HTTPS, HTTP ping, telnet, everything I'm allowing. Next, edit port number 1. I forgot to allow the services. Set allow access ping. Okay, ping, telnet, HTTPS, HTTP, everything I am doing the allowed. Okay, clear? Said. Okay, now we need to do the same configuration into this side in African side, African branch. Okay, Africa. So admin double enter admin config system interface edit port 1 said allow access http ping telnet next edit this port, whatever the port are there that I'm just going to configure. Okay, edit port number 2. Okay, port number 2 set allow access ping https http next edit port number 3 set allow access ping telnet https http. Okay, and there is no more much more place by end we can save this. Okay, so system interface if you check there is nothing. Okay, only this will also go later. Okay, so now we will configure the transparent mode. Okay, it's very easy by the using some simple commands. Okay, so before that I would like to just set the configuration. Okay, uh, what configuration? Because once I configure the for this one now transparent firewall transparent, then I can't access GUI by using their IP into the this one. Okay, I need to connect by using these PCs only. Okay, but it you know very well, right? But this PC is making trouble in some time, so that's the reason I'm just preparing some by using their IP. Okay, I will just configure some policies only. Okay, what it said. Otherwise, generally we will use which IP we will use, that I will show you later. So system interface by using 139 192.168.75.139. What is the another is 138 192.168.75.138. When we can't do any routing or default routing, okay, into this firewall. Admin. In real time we can't use the like this, because in real time this is a transparent mode firewall and we can't get any kind of management IP. We just need as a management IP these IPs, okay, which we'll configure in up in transparent mode. Okay, so this is our uh, India firewall and this is our African firewall. Okay, this is our African firewall. Most of the guys are joining still. Okay, so this is our both the side firewall. Let me do one by one. That this setting only I need to do. Go to that setting. Okay, feature visibility. Under this feature visibility there is an option, right? um, multi-port, multi-port policy, multi-interface policy. I just enable. Here also I just need to enable the multi-port. Here I also just need to do a setting feature visibility, and under there we are having one multi-interface, that also enabled. And remember, said I'm not doing any kind of configuration. If you check, there is no IP right here. This is the port one, but this is we are using as a static, okay, manually, but it will also remove after some time. Once we configure the transparent, it will erase every configuration that related to IP, okay. So we need to do the configuration, like whenever the packet is coming from R1, it should go to the R2, like that. We just need to allow some policies only, okay, from in to out, or all to all, we can say, right, all to all, by using which anything can come from this side and this side, anything can go from this port and this port, any services, so any addresses can go, any addresses can go, and every NSS can go there, okay. These are the security profile. If you want enable, you can enable, no problem, okay. Like web port filtering and another filtering you can allow, based on your requirement, it will work. Another side, firewall policy. And the firewall policy, here also we need to do all to all, all to all, okay. Now we just need to select the port 1, port 2. This is the port 1, right? Port port no, I'm just selecting the wrong port. Port 3, port 2 we need to select. Port 3, not port 1. And the port 2, just a minute, I need to change on that firewall also. Port 2, port 3, okay. Here also port 2 and port 3. Services would be all, destination could be all, and the services will be all, okay. In the same way, we can also use here, we can also enable the antivirus and other profile, security profile, okay. So that's it. And this side also we need to do this firewall, and this firewall I did, but here I need to change something. What I need to change, I need to change the interface, because I selected the interface port 1, which is not correct, right? The packet will come from port number 2, and it will go via port number 3. Whenever the from outside, if it is coming, it will come to the port number 3, and it will go to the via port number 2. So that we need to allow. Something is starting wrong. Let me check if anything wrong. We can also do the firewall policy, right? Admin. Okay, this is Africa. Where I choose, man. 38 is in Africa. And just a minute. The name has been same. And router, right? This is in a 38. 30 is in Africa. This is in India. I forgot. Yeah. This is about India. Wait a minute. Admin, admin. What is wrong on this one? Let me just restart this. Africa inside. That's fine. Let me just shut down. Here also just need to shut down. Okay, so this will be our India. Because those multiple devices are running, that's the reason it is happening. But anyway, I will do the wipe and we can resume it. Okay, it is not a big issue. So wipe, wipe. Yeah, it is taking time to restart. Just be online. Yeah. So now we again get that console admin, admin, admin. Here also admin, admin, admin. Okay. So what are the things we are having? So system interface. Okay, 192.168.75.139. So 75.139, 192.168.75.138. Okay, admin, 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 admin. First, I need to do this configuration. Later, I will do that by CLI mode. Okay, so we just need to configure system settings, feature visibilities. Under the feature visibility, there is a multi interface option. multiple interface policy. I just allowed here. Here also we need to allow system, feature visibility, and multi-interface. Okay, now using this, we can just go to the firewall policy under the firewall policy, all to all, and which interface? Port number 2 and port number 3. So all to all, port number 2 and port number 3, port number 2 and port number 3, all, all, all. If you want to allow security profile, you can allow, otherwise it's up to you. Okay, policy and object, firewall policy, create wall, port number 2 and port number 3, port number 2. Packet will come from the port number 2, port number 3 it will go via port number 3. Any source, any source means any IP, anytime, anywhere, with all the services. Okay. Yeah, remember we are not assigned as of now any kind of IP here. Okay. Interface, got it? So we just need to make it as a manually. So it may not affect here also. Network, interface, and this one edit we just use as a manually. Okay. So everything is fine. And here we what we can do. Okay, my laptop is getting off. Just a minute. Let me connect the charger. Okay, so now again we need to do the configuration here based on this topology. Okay, config system interface edit port number 1, set allow access ping telnet https http. Next, edit port number 2, set allow access ping. Okay. Next, edit port number 3, set allow access ping. And next, edit port number 4, set allow access uh, http ping. Okay. And now we are using as a save. Okay. Here admin, sorry, config system interface. Here also this side also edit port number 1, set allow access ping. Next, edit port number 2, set allow access ping telnet https http. Next, edit port number 3, set allow access ping telnet https http. Okay. And in so system interface, if you check, you can get single IP only, rest will be that. If you check more on so system interface and enter everywhere in this port 1, because DSCP we get the IP later, everywhere we just allowed the services only. Okay, so like the same way. Okay, now we are going to configure that transparent. Okay, said, remember, config system setting. Are you there? Config system setting. Okay, so what we have to do, what is the operational mode? Let me go out. What is the operational mode? It is asking what is the set config system setting, and the config system setting, it's it. config system setting, set OPT mode. OPT means operational mode. So there is two option. You have to transparent, either net. So we will use as a transparent it. Okay, transparent set, and the set gateway. So gateway will be 192.168.101 dot right, 101.1 right, 101.1. This gateway for this firewall, the gateway will be 101.1. Correct. For management IP, for set management IP, this will be our management IP. Okay, to access this firewall on that in because we cannot get any kind of fee to access the firewall. So that's why we need to use this IP. Okay, set management IP 192.168.101.111 I'm using. Okay, slash 24. Okay, that's it. I'm using the end. So when you're doing the end, what you're getting cannot change the transparent mode because this VDOM contains managed switches and the switches, VLANs, many more things are there. With this operational mode transparent attribute, operation mode value transparent check file 760 common return 760. So it is getting what it is telling. We can't use it, okay, because there is 40 link. This 40 link we need to disable. Okay, I will show you once I get the console, GUI console. I will show you why we are getting like this. Okay, so we need to config system interface edit port link. Okay, edit 40 link and the set 40 link. What we have to do, we just need to do this disable. Okay, now end. Again we need to do the config system setting, set operational mode transparent, set management IP 192.168.101.111/24, and the set gateway will be 192.168.101.1. Okay, so now saved. It will take time. Okay, it is in transparent mode now. Now if you check source system setting, okay, source system setting, you'll get this option, set mode transparent, set management IP 192.168.101.1, right, set GUI multiple transparent policy enable. Okay, so this kind option you'll get. Now the operational mode is transparent. In the same way, this side also we need to do config system interface edit 40 link. Okay, and in the set 40 link is a disable. Okay, now in config system setting, the set allow set OPT mode um, transparent, set gateway 192.168.102.1, right, and the set management IP 192. Set management IP means management IP will be 192.168.102.111/24. Okay, now end. This one will be our management. In future, let's suppose I'm deleting this. In future we don't have any IP. By using this IP only we can take the GUI of this GUI telnet SSH whatever you are allowing. You need to use this IP. Okay, and this IP for this firewall. Clear said. So system settings. So here also management type 192.168.102.111.255.255.255. Okay, policy already we created. If you check so firewall policy, so firewall policy, so firewall policy config firewall. What? There was a firewall policy, right? I also be configured, right? Config firewall policy. There is no policy. Okay, no problem. We'll do. Okay. If I show system interface, okay, do you think you'll get any IP? All are disabled, right? Before that we had IP, correct? Now you can't get the IP because now your system is in transparent mode. In transparent mode, if you tell me to configure IP in interface that I will try. Okay, config system interface edit port number 2 set IP 192.168.1.1/24, it will not allow because 192.168.1.1/24. Ambiguous command before IP command fail. Set IP will not allow actually config exit. Okay. Config system config config system set interface edit port number 234 set allow access set IP will not allow even the IP command is also not allow here. Okay, if you check set and the comma, it will not allow you to put the IP anywhere. Okay, in transparent mode you can't allow assign the IP. Clear, said. Now if you wanted to okay, now if you wanted to access this firewall, okay, you need to access by using this 192.168.101.111. Before that, we need to assign an IP for this interface. Okay, in the same range 192.168.101 dot any IP. Okay, so here in the TCP IP, we need to allow one IP 192.168.101 dot. I'm using as a 20. Okay, 192.168.101.1 as a gateway. Just a minute, resolution I need to change. Screen resolution. If your resolution is below 600, I'm using as a 1400. That's the reason I'm not going to change this. If I start it also again, it will take time. Okay. So, Syed, whenever you're doing this configuration, okay, you just need to access this graphical to this access this firewall by using any browser. Okay, you need to put this okay by using HTTP. Then only you can get the access. Okay. What- Yeah. So these are the way how we are going to configure this. I'm just going to this going use some by using some verification command. So system settings, so system says interface port one management IP. These are the management IP, and one more things are there in the FortiGate. Okay, we'll just do this. We'll just ping from this here to here. Okay, let me see whether I'm able to ping from my system to my gateway first. Enable configuration. Enable ping 192.168.101.1. It is reachable, right? And 101.168.101.1.100 ping 101.1.100. What is this ping 101.1.1.100 is reachable, and 102 will try to for the 102. 102 also I'm able to reach. If you ask me to reach the 192.168.102 also I'm able to reach 192.168.101.102.1. So 102 also I'm able to reach 102.100 also. It will it for the firewall policy reason it will not allow, but in the real time you will be get the access from here uh, to here. Okay, if you allow if you ping 192.168.102.111, you will be able to ping this management IP. Okay, if you ping 192.168.1.2, that also you can ping 192.168.1.2. Okay, so reachability will be happen like this without interrupting your ongoing things. Okay, you no need to change in future. If you wanted to allow place this firewall, then you need to configure, you need to take a downtime and many more things. Okay, said. Yeah, what more maximum things we can do here? Yeah, what that transparent support and what does not support by transparent and what is supported by the net. So you can check the here. Unicast routing netting is support, transparent mode will not support. VIP virtual IP, okay, netting both will support. Multicast routing netting will support. Optional, in the options it will support. Okay, available to forward multicast packet, it will allow the to forward the packet, but we can't configure here. L2 forwarding into net mode we can't do, but in transparent mode is specific, is transparent mode is only by we can say as a L2. Okay, firewall packet filtering net authentication, yes, yes, we can do that. Okay, and what other? IPv6 also we can do. TOS, everything we can do. IPsec gateway also we can configure. FortiV we can configure. Okay, these are the things what we can do in the transparent mode, what we can't do into that transparent mode. Okay, so like that you can configure this also. I'm sending you this right away, and there is a multiple many more things are there. In every topics are there, you can go through. Okay, for any issues you just let me know. Okay, sir, just a minute, please be online. uh, we'll talk about the certificate.